Yeah, RSL Lifecare has a rich history of supporting veterans, and it's been part of our essence and something that we're very proud to be supporting today. Each year, there's approximately 6,000 veterans in Australia that are considered homeless. Homes for Heroes is a program that's been established since 2014, and it provides transitional accommodation for veterans. It enables us to set a series of supports in place for them to get them back on their feet, and also to provide them with the best chance that they have for long-term sustainable housing. Homelessness is often the result of people who have physical or mental challenges, and the impact that that has on people's confidence and also their general well-being is significant. So when people come into our program, that's one of the things that we really do try and build again is their confidence by demonstrating that they still can really contribute to society and that they've got options available to them in a future. Supporting homeless veterans is a rich part of our history, but it's also our future, helping veterans and their families, getting their lives back on track and providing them with the supports that they need to have their best lives.
So I'm Jason Hall, ex-infantry, combat medic and piper. Piper being I played the bagpipes. My dad, he served in the British Army. Grandfathers on both sides of the family served in the British Army. One of them also served in the Australian Army. My daughter's just joined up as well, so it still runs in the family. Having that connection to the military to me was really important. We grew up in a family that understood what the discipline was about, why we had to do things in a certain manner. It just made sense. Over the years, I looked for a lot of different types of work that gave me the same fulfillment that the military did, and I really struggled to find any of that. And as a result, I ended up not being able to connect with people and not being able to stay in the one place long enough because there was no fulfillment there. So in the end, that caused me to become homeless multiple times. The hardest part about being homeless is not knowing where my next safe place to sleep is, where I'm going to be able to have a shower next, where the next meal's going to come from. My hygiene deteriorated because it was either sneak into people's yards and wash up under a garden hose or find a creek nearby that was fresh water. Food was a big issue for me. I ate rubbish food because it was cheap and easy. The mental health aspects of being homeless was really harsh. I didn't realise I was struggling so bad. I just thought, I just got to find the next place to wash and get a feed and somewhere safe to park the car when I had one. Sometimes I was just sleeping under trees on the beach. As I said, I end up in hospital. I've had multiple heart attacks, and that was all through the stress of not knowing where is safe. I was in hospital after having a heart attack, and a social worker connected with me, and she indicated that this program was out there for homeless veterans, and I was able to link in with them. This was my first room when I came to Homes for Heroes. The rooms are very simple, but you're given privacy and security. It's a very comfortable place to be, especially when you're coming from on the streets and you've had nothing, sleeping in a car or sleeping at rough otherwise. Coming to here, you get a lot of comfort and you can relax. Homes for Heroes, they helped me get in contact with DCJ, and they helped me get into a studio apartment out at Ryde. It's a small place, but it's more than I need, and I get regular visits from the Homes for Heroes crew coming out, seeing if there's anything more I need. Being able to be connected to all the right services right from the start has helped me to get back on my feet and feel good about what I'm doing. When you're homeless, you lose a lot of dignity. You end up to the point where you just don't care, and that really drops you down into low places. By getting the help that I've had, I've been able to pick myself up and regain my dignity, gain a bit of pride in myself again. RSL Lifecare has bent over backwards to ensure that I'm not going to fall over again. Getting onto that program really helped. All veterans out there that are struggling, put your hand up. RSL Lifecare is a wonderful organisation. They will help you. They will make sure that you can get back on your feet and you can get things moving in the right direction.